We're live. It seems that we're live. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Video, audio, everything okay? Yes, we can hear you. Excellent, Brenda. Thank you. Perfect. Let's welcome everyone. We have some usual some usual suspects here that I recognize from the community and from all our webinars. Hey Jay, welcome Paul, Christopher, David, Yves, Nikolai from Chisinau. Hi Nikolai, Philip from Connecticut. One sec, let me remove this. Can you see the image, guys? Let's see. Michael, know the basics. Want to go pro. Excellent. Of course, the usual coffee. Guys, can you see my video? Bogdan is telling me that he doesn't see my video, so yes. Okay. Seems that it works. Yes, Yves, the usual coffee. It's a friend of mine from Ireland told me a trick with Irish coffee. So, but it's not the webinar for Irish coffees tonight. We'll talk about only about cloning in Brizy Cloud. Let's give it one more minute to let everyone in. Some very, very hot days here in Bucharest these days. I think it's 35 Celsius. It's crazy. The roads are melting. It's crazy hot. I have a small vacation next week, so I can't wait to go to the mountains a bit, get some fresh air. Let's see. It appears that some are not seeing the video or audio for some reason. Will the replay be available? Yes, it will be. I think this is recorded, hopefully. I'm using StreamYard, so they are recording everything, and we'll put the recording on our YouTube channel, I think tomorrow or over the weekend, so the replay will be available. If you come to France, I'll get you a French coffee sometime. I went to France and drank some excellent coffee. Hopefully, yours will be better. I presume. Jonathan Power. That's 95 Fahrenheit. So yeah, pretty hot. Excellent. Should we get the party started? Let's go. I've of course, like usual, I have a short presentation here. Tonight we'll talk about a feature that we've launched last week in Brizy Cloud. Something I'm very excited about. It's something excellent, something spectacular. I hope you've tested it, and if you didn't, you'll find out about it tonight. And most importantly, how this feature will apply to your work, to how it will boost your agency efficiency and probably outshine yourself in the face of competitors. Okay, this is me, Dimi Baitanchuk. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Brizy. You can find me here at this email, dimi@brizy.io. I know that I've received a lot of emails from you guys, and I try to reply to everything. Insist, I'll get back to you with anything. Feedback, ask me anything, I will try to get back. Tonight, we'll talk about this cloning feature. We'll talk about what is it, and how you will use it and how you will enable it in Brizy Cloud. And I'll do a showcase of this functionality shortly. And we'll touch, of course, on some key benefits for agencies and web professionals. And of course, we've brought back this surprise at the end, and I think you're gonna like it. So stick around. We'll stay here like something around 60 minutes. Let's hope. And please put the questions here in the chat. I'll go. We'll have a QA session, and I'll go through them and try to reply to everything. So, what is website cloning in Brizy Cloud? Of course, it might seem obvious because it's in the title, right? It says cloning there, so it might you might guess what it is about. It's about cloning a website, but it's not only about duplicating a website. It's a smart way to duplicate that website you are working on. What this does, it lets you share websites with unique cloning links. So basically, you will be able to enable a cloning option, a sharing option, a cloning option, and you'll get a unique link that you can share with family, friends, clients, with anyone. And it works across different Brizy accounts. This is the smart part about it. So if you share this link with anyone that has a Brizy account or will create a Brizy account, will get a replica of that website in their account. Of course, this functionality will opens up exciting opportunities for agencies and design communities, and for us as well, because I'll let you know and share how we use it at Brizy and how we plan to use it in the future. Enough talk. I think it's better if I just show it to you, right? It will be easier. Let me present my screen. Screen sharing. Please confirm, guys, if you can see my screen. So here we are in Brizy Cloud, a dashboard that you probably are familiar with, and I have here a couple of projects. What we'll do, we'll go into this project designer blog, I've called it, and you might recognize this this specific project because I've built it. We've built it, I think, over a year ago or some months ago, at least, in one of our webinars where I've showcased the CMS and the blogging capabilities of Brizy Cloud, and I've created this project called Designer. And has here a couple of categories and all this posts in different categories. And let me show you the CMS actually with all the assets. So here we have a home page and the blog posts that are added on the website. And let me go actually on the front end really fast. This is the front end of the project. Let's go a bit through the pages just to see how this project looks. So we have a couple of categories where you can list blog posts in different views, for example, list view and grid view. And what I've used here, for example, just to walk you a bit through it before we get to that cloning feature, I've used a tab element where I've put the post in grid view and in list view. And we have certain categories here that you can create. And let me show you a details page, a blog details page. We have the featured image and the title and some content, and it's very, very interesting and cool. And you can create these blogs with Brizy Cloud. You have comments as well here. Let me go back to the Brizy editor, and let's say you've built this project for a client or for yourself, or you are creating a showcase for your business, for your agency. And what you'll do in order to use this cloning feature, you'll go here in the CMS part of the Brizy Cloud in the project settings, and we've introduced recently a general tab. And on the general tab, of course, you will see here an option called Enable Project Cloning. And when you do this, when you turn this on, the project cloning link will appear, and you'll have this cloning link to share with your clients, partners, build showcases, and I'll walk you through a couple of options that you have and point some key benefits later on. Let's copy this link, and let me showcase how this works. So for example, we are here in my dashboard. We have two projects, Designer Blog and this surprise that I'll show you a bit later. And if we paste the link into a new tab, what will happen? You'll go here in this screen where it will say project cloning in progress. So it takes a couple of seconds for Brizy Cloud to do its thing. And after the project is cloned, you get redirected in the home page to start and edit this project basically. And what you get here is exactly the same project. So you will have the project clone with pages, with all the posts, with content, with images, with copy. If you are creating custom assets with different, I don't know, authors, and anything you create in this project will be cloned one-on-one through the clone feature. And just to prove it to you, let me go back to the dashboard. And you remember that we had only two projects in my workspace. Now we have three. And the third project is, of course, a copy of the Designer Blog. You will clone this project in the workspace that you are in. So, for example, if you are if you are not logged in, for example, it will go to Brizy Cloud and ask you to log in. And after you log in or create your account, it will duplicate the project in your account. Of course, you can name the project new blog and publish it on your client or on your custom domain, and you have all the options here to publish your new project. This is the cloning functionality in a nutshell. You enable it, and through that link, anyone that clicks it gets to Brizy Cloud and gets a copy, a duplication of that project in his or her account. Let me go back to my slide now. So we've covered the live showcase. Let's go now through a couple of key benefits that we've identified, and I can't wait to see how you'll use this, because I'm sure there are multiple benefits that we don't see right from the get-go, but 5 important ones. It saves time, right? Because it streamlines this process of sharing prototypes or finished websites with anyone, basically, with friends, family, clients in particular. So you can instantly provide a copy of the website. You don't need to use, that we have that feature where you can export layouts in Brizy Cloud. No more exporting and importing. On the other side, you just enable the cloning feature, push it to your clients, and you're basically done. You can create client showcases. Of course, you can. And this is how we do it right now, basically. With this update, we've also introduced on our website, on the templates section, all our templates now can basically be cloned, can basically be, we've put there, if I remember correctly, a button that says start from this design, right? And when you click that, you get, through the duplication feature, you get that project in your account. So basically, we've used this duplication feature as a means of auto-installing the content, right, for the Brizy Cloud users. And you can do this. You can do the same. You can create sample websites for your clients and let them experience their websites firsthand before getting them as a client. Client training and support. This is very interesting because a lot of times we all know that clients tend to go there, maybe break some things and maybe do some, and after that you need to do extra work to fix everything, right? And you can use this cloning feature to create a sort of a training or support clone project for your clients, and provide training session basically and on how they can use or how they can edit their new website. And what's important about this is that they will work on the actual website but they will not break their original website that is online, right? They work and learn the Brizy Cloud platform and what you did for them in a copy of the project, in a cloned project. So this will be a great benefit and a great way to use the cloning feature for giving training and support. Reusability, of course, agencies, web professionals, Brizy Cloud. If you are dealing with clients, you might want to create templates, right? A showcase of templates that can be reused. And this cloning functionality will allow you to easily duplicate those projects for your new clients. And last but not least, of course, the competitive advantage. I personally truly believe in this functionality. Is something very special, and I think that agencies and web professionals that will adopt innovative features like this will create them for themselves an edge advantage, let's say, because sharing websites and with your clients and having this interaction might get you more business and attract more business and impress them, right? I went really fast to everything. So what I think we'll do now, we'll go to the Q&A section. Let me actually get this from the web, from sharing, and only leave my my face here. Let's go and see some questions. I need to go back a bit. Let's see. Mohammed, the surprise may be you'll share this project with us. Don't share my don't ruin my my surprises, Mohammed. You're that and something more. Gerald, very good question. Does the white label show Brizy logo during the cloning process? I presume you said, because it's that intermediate screen where it says that cloning is in process and you need to wait a couple of seconds. The answer is no. For our white label white label agency and reseller partners, that logo is the logo of their agency that we get through the onboarding process. So you can easily see how that can benefit your agency and your white label implementation, right? So you will get everything white label included, including that cloning page. It's even better than that, Bogdan. Thank you. It's even better than that. Yes, Gerald, great, love it. We love it as well. It's something very, very interesting and exciting, and we have some very interesting plans regarding this cloning functionality that I can talk a bit about. Yves, start from this design from your templates page is amazing. Yes, it is. This is something we had in mind for some time, and it was based on this cloning functionality. We needed to do that duplication feature first, and based on that, create this shared link across accounts functionality. And we are using exactly that. So, for example, we have a workspace where we have all the projects. We just enable the clone link and put the clone link on all those thumbnails, basically. And when you click that, you get those projects installed in your account. Michael, don't steal the thunder. Great expression, Michael. I didn't. Yeah, let's see. Bogdan tells me there are. I skip a couple of questions. We need to. Bogdan, maybe you copy paste it again in the chat because I can't seem to find them. You gave us time to see the URL of the surprise log. It's not a problem. What I didn't mention, and probably this is my fault, near the copy link, the copy button there, you have a regenerate button. And what that enables you is basically you click it and it regenerates a new cloning link. So the old link becomes unavailable. So it will be an easy fix, let's say, if you want to disable a cloning link, but have the clone link still available. So you regenerate a new link and the old link becomes obsolete, let's say. Let's say, for Brizy agency owners, can we disable the cloning feature for starter plan A and available only advanced plan B? This is a very interesting feature and option. Right now, no, you can't disable it, but it is very interesting to keep in mind and maybe create a control for you that will let you enable or disable it based on if you want or not. So maybe for now I'll note this down and put it on a list, and we'll see what can be done. Very good idea. You always surprise us, Dimi. Thank you in advance. You are welcome. Need the decimal value of rem unit soon, please. We'll note it down and we'll make it happen. We have this on text, I think, with white label version. Let's see. With white label version, do we have a non-branded tutorial videos we could use in our portal? Any plans for this? Andrew, I think we need to do I guess this is partially our fault. We need to make this clear, maybe clearer. We have in your account, if you log in right now, in your Brizy account, under Brizy Cloud, you can download a set of white label videos, 80, I think. GP worked, our colleague GP worked a lot for those videos, and everything is white label, especially created for white label agencies and resellers for our partners. And only agencies and resellers have access to this set of white label videos. So go there and download them today. I think there are 70 or 80 videos that cover everything from dashboard to every element, everything in the builder, menus, everything. So it's really great, and you can use them and modify them if you want, re-record the voice or whatever to your liking. So go download them, use them. Let's see. Would the auto-install subdomain be clonable for agencies? I'm not sure, Mohammed, I understand this question. Auto-install subdomain. The subdomain will not be cloned. What happens when you create a new account in Brizy Cloud? We generate a custom random, basically a random subdomain on our Brizy.site main domain. And if you are using our white label that masks everything, we will generate a random subdomain with your agency.com main domain. But when you clone the project, we generate a random subdomain. So your clients or your partners need to link their custom domain or change that to their subdomain if they want. So we don't clone the subdomain, if I understood the question correctly. Let's see. Is the cloning going to reflect any changes made to the master? Will auto-update the clone site? No, it will not. So if you clone a website, that link will clone the original website when the user clicks it, your client click it. They will get a clone of your original project that is available at that point in time. So basically, if you change something after a day, they need to click that clone link again to get the new version. So we clone only the instance that is available at that point in time. And if they modify that cloned version, the duplication, the clone project, it will not reflect on your original project, of course. it will reflect only on their project. Bogdan copy-pasted me a question. How do we change made with to powered by? Right now, you can't. You can't right now, but you will be able to do it because we have this request already in the pipeline, and we will let you control the text that you write there with made by, powered by, or something like that. So you will be able to do it soon. Do cloning speeds change based on the website size? No, it usually takes around 10 to 15 seconds for a website to be cloned, and the dimension or the number of pages of the website doesn't impact that cloning speed from all our tests. But we do some smart things there in the background. Let's just say we clone something, we let you start editing, and we do some. If the project is big, we do some backstage duplication and cloning of other things that you don't see. But usually it takes around 10 to 15 seconds to clone a website. Great feature. What about the sync function so that client and I can edit at the same time? Yes, this is an interesting proposition. We'll put it on list. We'll see. I think this is part of our grander modifications that we need to do for our roles, basically, right? Right now, when you have a role, a manager, let's say, or a designer, and you want to edit at the same time with the owner or with another person in the project, you need to take over, right? You take over the project, you edit it, and you give it back. But you can't do it at the same time. So I think this feature will be part of our revamping of our roles. Amit, are you planning the design kit 3? I have Bogdan here in the back. I will not grill him about it. He has it on the list, and I think. Sorry, Bogdan. Okay, Bogdan is answering there in the chat. But we plan to do it. Yes, we plan to do it. We have 2 kits right now. So it's one. It's the first kit we've launched Brizy with. We have a second one, and I think it's time for a third one that will be in tune with the design trends in 2024 probably. So that third kit is coming. Add bold, italic, uppercase function for the line element. Yes, you are right. I think we have just to give some context. The bold, italic, and uppercase is not for a line. It's for the text that can be added in the line, because we have this smart element with the line where you can add text in it and move it around and things like this. And I think refers to this. So for that text to add bold, italic, and uppercase. Uppercase you can sort of wing it from your keyboard, but bold and italic, yes, we probably need to add that. We'll add it on the list. I'm sure Bogdan is helping me with that list. Let's see, this is a longer one. I'm thinking that it might be useful for clients to have a button in the add block layout section that redirects to our page of templates, clonable websites. Excellent job. Thank you for the effort put in this feature. Thank you as well, Cosmin. So a button that from the pop-up with layouts and blocks in the builder can redirect to your website. We have that, but in a different way, in a sense, right? So, for example, if you are one of our white label users, an agency or a reseller, and you are offering the free version of your project, all the pro functionality that is locked in the builder, as you know, will point to your website. So basically, if you are offering free as an incentive for a pro conversion, let's say, all those pro elements in the sidebar, all the designs that are in pro will point to your website, but we don't have right now a button that goes there. But it might be something interesting to add if we can. I can't promise you anything, but it's a good suggestion. This idea of new cloning link is very smart. We think so as well, because it opens great possibilities, right? And I think this is a good let's say, segue to talk maybe 30 seconds about some ideas that we have around this cloning functionality. We are discussing right now to build a sort of a community design fueled by the community, basically, around this functionality. So a new section on our website that will be a design community-driven design section, where we'll have projects that can be cloned and shared between us, with clients, and with different users that might want to come and get top-notch designs. So this is something we are talking about. It will still take a bit of time, because we need to nail down the process of submissions, some gateways to review the designs that are coming in order to ensure the quality that goes there, and things like this. But it's a very, very interesting proposition for the entire community around Brizy, especially for designers and agencies that can showcase or get more clients from that community. The agencies, designers, and web professionals that will put content there will have a special page for them, will promote them, will have links to their websites. It will be something very interesting, and we are also discussing about some monetization options around designs. So it's something that is in the discussions and in the talks, and I think it will be something really great, and it will fit perfectly this cloning functionality. Nikolai, any plans for integration with tools like Airtable? We have some. I think we have this on the list, but is not on our roadmap yet. I can see the value here in integrating with Airtable, or maybe Google Docs, or things like this. Integrating this with the dynamic data we have in Brizy Cloud, so bringing in dynamic data from Airtable or other software. It's interesting. I can talk more about it. I know that we have a list with some things related to the dynamic content and integrations like this, but I wouldn't hold my breath just yet, because we didn't do any steps in this direction, but we know about it. Can cloning link be changed to a readable name? No, right now it can't be changed. We generate that dynamically to be unique. You can't change it. But what we are working on, I think it will be available very soon. We will create a project. This is basically what we used on our websites. And I actually, Bogdan gave me a great idea around this. We'll create a webinar to show you exactly how to build that with the dynamic data in Brizy Cloud. And we will have that for our white label users, agencies, and resellers. And I think we'll put that together really, really soon. What we are working, and we will be working soon, will be to white label those cloning links that you will be using with your white label agency. If you are creating a project right now in your white label account, all the links will be white label, and it will showcase your custom domain there in the clonable link. But we want to give you all our designs as a project to use on your website directly. And that project needs to be sort of worked on a bit by us in order for all those links to be white label. So I hope that answers your question. Let's see. Let's see, Alberto. In the future, within the process, it will be possible to choose which parts of the site are going to be duplicated. For example, in the enable project cloning section, there could be some buttons to activate or deactivate. For example, pages, posts, or I understand that option will lead to next level duplication sites. I understand. So basically, you are creating a more complex project that has the blocking section. For example, you don't want to give the blog, you want to give only the static parts, let's say, right? It's interesting. I'm not sure. This is not in the cards, and actually, this is a novel idea because we didn't yet talk about this. We can put it down and talk about it, but I'm not sure this will be available anytime soon. What you can do before you, as a sort of not that elegant option, let's say, but what you can do is just delete some part of the project and then duplicate it or something like that. But let's see. I like this. Yes, we need to. I'm a sucker for flowery things like this. Gaussian blurry headers. Yes, I know what you're talking about. I think it's about those headers that when you scroll, the header is transparent and you can see the content blurred, right? The Gaussian blur in the background. Yeah, it's very nice. I'm a sucker for this kind of effects, let's call them, and we'll need to put this on the list. Of course, this. The possess we sort of leave for last because we got a lot of more complicated and more complex and more important, let's say, functionality to bring in. But Gaussian blur is something very interesting that I think we'll need to put on the list. Let's see. David, great function. Any news on more functionality within blogging on cloud? Mostly added on dynamic gallery function. David, this is a very good question. We plan to extend the gallery. As you know, the gallery right now, we have a version 2, let's say, gallery element, where you can upload multiple images. Right now, those images are not connected in any way with the dynamic content, but we will connect them eventually. This will probably be a V3, let's say, for the gallery version, when we'll bring in the media gallery for Brizy Cloud, which, by the way, is in the works. So we'll have a media gallery in the cloud that will incorporate, after we launch the media gallery, that will incorporate additional features, implementations like AI images and stock images and videos. And we have planned a lot around the gallery, image gallery, media gallery, and that will come soon. After that, we'll talk about dynamic part as well. Yves, let's say Yves is sharing a clone link. Look, you can control a very good idea, Yves. If you want to control the name of the, let's say, put a custom name, maybe you can control the subdomain, not what comes after the Brizy.site. As I did in the community, I'm happy to give the cloning link for a minimalist bed dance breakfast one pager. So guys, you have the link here. Just copy paste it in the browser. Bang! You have a new project in Brizy Cloud that comes from Yves, and you can also buy him a coffee for this project if you want. Let's see, Jonathan Power. Jonathan, I know that you are a very avid, you give precise feedback, and I'm glad to see this feedback from you, because I know that in the Facebook community you keep us usually on our toes, which is great. We appreciate that. My inquiries are rather limited, and I must acknowledge that all the information has been conveyed with remarkable lucidity. I wish to upload it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Any plans, Jason? Any plans to create a marketplace? We've discussed about this, Jason. I'll tell you the truth. We're discussing about this. The marketplace, I think, and we all agree here in our discussions, needs to come sort of a like a natural thing, right? Based on something that makes sense. So, for example, our cloning feature right now opens the door to that potential marketplace in a very, very natural way, right? Because it enables us to create that marketplace eventually. And I think we'll do it in steps. What we are discussing right now is creating it as a design-driven community section. So basically, we'll have that, and the first monetization will probably be built on our affiliate program, most likely. And as a second step, probably it will be a marketplace that lets agencies, designers, web professionals, or anyone for that matter, sell those designs to users. But we have that in mind, and we recently, I think a couple of months ago, we've changed from Paddle to Stripe, and Stripe is a very, very powerful tool in terms of payment. They have very powerful APIs that will very easily let us create this marketplace. Andrew, yes, a marketplace should be a top priority. The ability to sell my templates would be awesome. I agree. It's something that will enable all of us to build a larger and a greater probably community around Brizy, and we have that in mind, and we are working towards that. Let's see, Andrew again. Any plans to allow webhooks with user data when they sign up via membership? I don't know anything about this, Andrew. What would be better? Send me an email on dimi@brizy.io regarding this, and maybe describe it a bit better on how you actually want to use the webhooks, and how is your setup and how you want to use it. And we'll discuss it here, and I'll give it to Sergey, and we'll see what maybe it's something easy to do. As we know, with this project, it's probably not that easy to do, but we'll look into this. Miroslav, marketplace, yes, Miroslav. I think I should have maybe put a bit of context on what Andrew and the other guys, Yves, and mentioned. Marketplace basically around Brizy designs, right? This cloning functionality, it will be easy for you, for example, to create a project, enable that cloning functionality, and submit that project into basically our community marketplace. And that project you'll be able to sell. Right? For example, put a 49 price tag on it, and if someone wants to clone that project or get it from you, needs to pay that fee in order to get that special design from you. So this is what we are talking about in terms of marketplace. And of course, there are all sorts of ideas here. And if you have, I'm sure you have better ideas, send us on my email, and we'll make sure to take them into account. This marketplace or this community can be also integrated in the builder as well, in that pop-up, and there are all sorts of ideas that we can probably implement, and that will be very, very good. Let's see. Terry, let me put this here so you know that I'm transparent and put every comment here. Need one fix for white label Stripe integration. I have emailed Alex and Dimi. Please get back to me. Terry, willing to pay for development time. Terry, I'm not familiar with. I think I saw your email, but you are communicating with Alex primarily. He's integrating Stripe. We'll need to get back to you on this. I know that there is something that you still need there. I'm not sure if it applies to all our white label partners, but we will look into it, and Alex will get back to you. Hit a follow up because we are receiving a lot of emails, and Sometimes some of them slip between the cracks, but just hit one follow-up and we'll get back to you. Is cloning available with white label? Of course it is. It's available for all our, if you're a Brizy user, you have a Brizy account, it doesn't matter if you're on a free or on a pro account, you can clone your website. You have access to this feature. And this is, I think, is a good opportunity to talk about this. Even if you, for example, if you let's say you are on a pro account and you clone a project, if you're using pro functionality in your website, let's say you're using pro elements, or you are using a header block or a footer block that are pro blocks, pro functionality blocks, and you give this link, this clone link, to someone that has a free account, we will still let them clone the project. So basically, they will click the project and clone the project in their free account, no problem. But all the pro functionality will be locked, right? Because they don't have access to the pro functionality, and they will have those locks and cues, visual cues in the builder that will say, look, this is a pro functionality. You can't use this. You can remove it or upgrade to pro. And what we are working on, it will be very soon. What you'll be able to do in the clone link, you'll be able to also link your affiliate account with us. So basically, someone that clones one of your projects and then upgrades to a Brizy Pro account, you'll get an affiliate fee because you did that sale. And this is how we plan to monetize, let's say, this free to pro part as a first step. But yes, white labels accounts have this cloning feature. Michael, love Brizy. I have another meeting in 15 minutes. Don't want to miss the surprise. Oh yes, you have the. Yes, you don't want to miss the surprise. I think we're closing on that hour soon. I think we have 10 minutes more. If you guys have a couple more questions, I'll go to that. Michael, you will not miss the surprise, because even if I showcase it here, you guys that came to the webinar will be the first to get the surprise, and I will make a list with all your emails, because we have them, and we'll send you a personal email with the surprise. I think tomorrow. So you can go to your meeting and you will receive the surprise over email. Let's see, Jason. Any plans to integrate GPT and AI functionality? Yes, we are working on this already. We'll have, of course, exactly what you said. Basically, it will be text AI based on. I'm not sure if it's Chat GPT, but probably yes. It will have on text, so basically you'll be able to generate everything there, and it's. I think it's a very, very interesting and a breezy way integration of AI via text directly in page. It's something very interesting. I'm very excited about it. I saw some alpha versions, and we're working on it. It will come. And also, this is one for text, and we are working for image generation. And that will be something that will bring in after we bring in the media gallery in cloud. So we'll have that media gallery first. That is long awaited, so you will not have to upload and re-upload the same screens again, and that is in the works. And after we bring that, the AI for images will be something that will be smartly integrated in this media gallery in Brizy Cloud, and I think you like it. I saw the UI designed by Bogdan. It's something very, 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 very interesting, and I'm excited about it. AI is coming. Granted, a bit late to the table because everyone is integrated AI, but we want to do it right, and I think you'll be impressed with what we are coming up with. Let's say, Jay, where on Brizy Cloud white label we can identify who has created a free account. This information is crucial for upgrading them from our dashboard when necessary. We aren't receiving a notification on the dashboard, nor we are yet to see any list. Jay, in our Stripe integration, if you've migrated to that Stripe integration, which I advise you to do, in Stripe integration, all the accounts are registered. So basically, when someone creates an account in Brizy, that appears, everything appears on Stripe. So you'll see the pro, the free, everything you'll see in the customers there in the Stripe account, because we've implemented Stripe more deeply, with not only with payments, but more deeply with Brizy Cloud, and you'll be able to see them there. I'm not sure if Stripe sends a notification, but I think that can be set up from the Stripe side. We are preparing, we have on the list for our Brizy Academy. We launched this as well, I think 2 months ago. We're discussing with JP. He has on the list Brizy white label agency reseller one-on-one course, where we will touch and create videos related to this integration with Stripe, how to create customers, how the customers are displayed, how to create certain products where you give access to Brizy Pro as well, how the integration works, and all these things will be covered in that course. I'm sorry you need to still figure out some of the things there on your own, but that course will clear things up. Let's see. AI, we've discussed about this. Let's see. Dimi, can we please have some pre-designed order pages to choose from for basic e-com on a landing page, selling one product or one service? The form card details element will be an iframe drop-in from the merchant. This is a very good idea. Bogdan noticed that, but no, we have this on the list. Bogdan already knows about it. We are looking for ideas to how to design next, and this cloning functionality now opens up the possibility on designs, because we always knew, for example, that we want to design blogging right in Brizy Cloud, or all sorts of things related to the dynamic content, right? But we couldn't do it because what that meant that you need to set everything up once you load in the design. But now with the cloning feature, that will be very, very easy to do, to clone everything, custom assets, blog posts, everything. And what you're saying here, this solution that the payment will be a drop-in iframe from the merchant, this is even easier, can be done, could have been done up until now, and it's a very good idea. We'll most certainly do it. So basic one pages to sell one product or one service. Excellent, sure. I would love to see. I think we're done with the questions. If I'm not mistaken, I'll take 1, 2 more, and then we'll go to that surprise. I would love to see the tab element upgraded. More customization options, please. Yes, I bet that all elements require, or not required is not the right word necessarily, but can be updated to have more and more and more. And sure, send me an email, Andrew, please, dimi@brizy.io, and tell me precisely what options you think are missing. I feel that the tab elements has everything it needs, but probably you need more, so that would be let's see. Let's see, Paul. Is there a possibility that we can lock a project on Brizy Cloud to prevent deletion of a site? I have nearly deleted a site by accident when I didn't realize that the last viewed project became the first one on the dashboard after it was viewed. Yes, No, right now you can't lock it. What you can do, if you are the owner, you need to have I presume you are the owner of the account or the workspace at all, and the owner needs to be able to do everything, right? I mean, what we did to prevent an easy deletion, if you remember, I think 1 year ago, something like that, you just press delete and the project goes away, it just disappears, right? Back then, and it was a problem because only by mistake, if you go there on the 3 dots and press delete by mistake, it went away. But we've introduced that pop-up that tells you, look, we're gonna delete it, and you still need to type delete in there, right? So if you did all these 3 steps by mistake, I mean, I understand why you did it, because you didn't know that the first project is that. But if you're the owner, I'm not sure this option will be available. The managers, the designers' roles can't delete the projects, I think. So if you are afraid, create a manager role and edit projects with that role. So you will not have the delete options yet. Very good idea for Nell. Are there any plans where agency owners can get exclusive layout in big capital letters? So not something exclusive that not all our users get, and you can sell those to your clients. A very good idea. I think we can why not? We can look into that and see if we can create a couple of templates for you to sell to your clients. I think a good question will be what kind of templates. So maybe send us an email with. We're approaching that 1 hour mark, and I think there are more questions here, but I think we've covered the majority of them. Let me go now and show you the surprise. I'll actually add it here again on the screen. I'm not sure you can see my screen. So this was not the actual surprise, because we have this available. If you are subscribed to our newsletter, we've showcased this in our blog post that presented the clone feature. So you can clone this, but I'll share this clone link with you as well. But what we did, and actually this is Bogdan's doing an idea, we've actually created a special unique project for you, a landing page for this webinar and for you specifically. Bogdan worked on it and created this McCallum web designer that sells some very interesting and cool designs that you'll see here, and you might recognize them because they are Brizy's designs, our designs. We've also integrated here some nice animations on buttons and on images. And this is a landing page that you will get as a surprise from us. I will send this cloning link to your email tomorrow, and this is what you'll get. And let me scroll down to the top. Some testimonials here, and you have a contact form. So basically, this is a landing page for a designer, let's say, or for a freelancer, a web professional. Of course, everything here is scrollable, and you have. This is the landing page we're sharing with you, and it's the surprise for you guys that you've joined us tonight. So I will share this link with you over email, and you'll be able to use it for yourself or for your clients. But know that you'll have this exclusively for you first to use it, and we'll keep it under wraps still for the entire community. And I think this is a good idea to maybe sprinkle some projects, exclusive projects like this in all our webinars going forward. So. I hope you like this. Let's see. Amazing surprise. Thank you, Brizy team. We have your email, guys. and we will share this cloning project. I thank you very much for being here. I hope you are as excited as we are about this functionality, and I thank you for your support and for being near us and see Brizy grow from a small project to something very big and bigger still, larger still. I see you guys in the next webinar. We'll put it together in the next weeks. So thank you very much, and I'll send you the surprise on watch your email tomorrow. Bye. Have a great evening.